Hey there, Aquarius. I'm so happy to be here with you today. I don't know why I did it like that. It's kind of silly. Just feeling good, just feeling good. Okay. There's somebody that you were involved with at some point that is thinking about having a second chance with you, and it's like they keep thinking it'll happen one day at another time. Instead of being day one, it's one day. They're thinking about returning. They're thinking about making amends with you. There's two cards here. Both of these cards say opportunity, and both of these cards say making amends. This card says second chance. This card says second chance, reconciliation. Two cards with the same damn messages. They are thinking about this, but right now they've got other influences that are blocking them from coming forward. They're resistant. They are a secret admirer of yours, and that's what they're like, kind of reminiscing and daydreaming about what could be in the future one day. But right now they know they have too many attachments with third parties that need to be taken care of before they can move forward with you. They know that, and they're trying to take care of that, and I feel like God is going to step in and help this person do it. Kind of painful way, I'm going to be honest. 33 on the clock as I say that, in a pretty painful way. And it's almost like it's going to hit them so hard, they're going to feel like they got whiplash, like got beat up by God. But what they're going to realize a little bit after that is like, I'm glad this happened. I didn't realize how much chaos I was dealing with and putting up with. So it's like something has to fall apart in a pretty, hold on, let me get the words. Ooh, a public and shameful way. Ouch. Ouch. They're going to have to go through this. It's like they have to do that in order, their energy, they're real stubborn, very stubborn. This is somebody who was in the running energy, who possibly ghosted you, never communicated, made you feel invisible. And it's because they were chasing thrills. They were looking for, it's like they were looking for the next best thing constantly. They could never feel like they could just settle down and be happy with one person. And the reason is it's an internal message that they tell themselves. They're not connected to their inner being. They're not connected to their higher self in the way that they desire, and they don't realize what they're missing is that. So they're trying to chase the thrill. They're trying to trace the thrill with other people at this time. That's why, but now they're realizing what they chased it by ghosting you and chasing after the thrills and the excitements and the good times with people who are new. And people who are new, like when you start a relationship, that's like you put your best foot forward in the relationship. It's the honeymoon phase. And they keep going through that. And then they end up going through the same cycle with other people that they went through with you. But I'm hearing it's a lot worse. The people who they're dealing with are really harsh. Like, Aquarius, I don't feel like maybe your words were harsh with them or something, like it was a bad breakup. But I feel like these people are malicious. And it's not easy for them to get away from these people. So God has to step in, and it's going to be through public shame and humiliation that God does it to break these people apart. Ay, ay, ay. See, they keep trying to escape their problems instead of facing them head on. This person, it even says on this card, this person makes a lot of mistakes. It's a lost soul. They're misunderstood. They feel like you put a curse on them. But it's not that at all. It's their negative mindset that has them attracting the things that come to them. They can't escape their problems and chase thrills for the rest of their life not giving two shits about how their actions are hurting other people, and get away with it and be happy. They're literally digging their own grave, and it's like they don't want to believe they're the problem. So that's got to be dealt with, all right? They've got to realize that, okay, the way I'm handling things is the reason things are happening the way it's happening. Keep it there, they said. Okay. I knew there were more that wanted to come out of there. All right. And your energy with this person, you felt like you were receiving mixed signals from them. You were receiving, they were confusing you on purpose to keep you there at the same time, that so they had you plus they had these other options. And they were giving you mixed signals, confusing you, keeping secrets, concealing things that they were doing, and you reached a breaking point. And when you reach that breaking point, it's like the final straw, the straw that broke the camel's back. They can't take it anymore. You had enough of this person, and their life is falling apart. They didn't realize that you were like a big part of why things were going well for them. And they were taking your energy. They were making you feel like an option, making you feel less than, than you deserve less than what you get. Like, it was almost like they tried to make you feel guilty for wanting more. Like, and not even more being like what everybody should get. Human decency, honesty, communication. It's like they didn't want you to leave, but they also didn't want just you. And you got tired of that. Okay? Now they want this deck. Oh, and this is why it's still happening to them, and you were like the glue keeping things together. You're the queen rising. You're stepping into your power. You're coming up into a spotlight moment, and they're stalking you. They're stalking you. They're trying to find evidence. They're trying to find evidence against you. This is specific. They're trying to find evidence against you to keep you from rising. They're trying to do something to keep you from succeeding without them. They're not happy that you're happy without them. They're not happy that you're stepping into your power. And they're trying to find ways to communicate with you and do things maliciously to try to keep you from receiving this. They're crying over you. They're sad. They're hurt. They're upset. But you know what? This was initially you. You were crying over them because they were hurting you. You were giving them everything, and they were taking advantage of you, manipulating you. And now all of a sudden you're rising, so that crying and over you, that sadness, that hurt, being upset is going to them. And the truth is, the fact that they're trying to do something really malicious and vindictive and sneaky towards you with child services, that's going to come back on them. They can't do that. They have no facts. Look, they have no facts. It literally came out to confirm. Never has the facts, makes shit up, lies. They're lying, trying to, and you know what? They're going to get caught in those lies. And those lies are going to be their downfall. It's like they want you to know, being the queen rising, and this just came up in the Capricorn reading, these two cards here. So, queen rising, whether male, female, it doesn't matter, it's just an energy. You're stepping into your power, and you're going to be having a lot of little romantic getaways. And I do feel like it's more than one person. Like, you're going to be dating and meeting different people, and your dating is going to be on an upscale type of date. It's not going to be just dinner and a movie. You're going to be doing things that are adventurous, that cost more money, just kind of being like really getting to know different walks of life with different people. Things that this other person is going to be really upset about. Look, they're going to be bankrupt. While you're rising, stepping into your power, they're not going to be able to do anything to harm you or hurt you because God's taken their finances away. And you know what? Here we go. That also came up, and it wasn't the bankrupt, but it was losing money. I think it was Sagittarius or Capricorn had somebody dealing with something like that. Yeah. They are going to be obsessed with you. God, Source, your angels, they are saying allow them to do this and act like you're oblivious. Because as you act like you're oblivious and they're watching you, they're actually going to end up learning from you. So what actions they had initially started to block you and hurt you ends up being watching you and learning from you. So not all is not lost here. They're wanting me to get this other deck. Hold on just a second. No, it is. Is it this one? Hold on, let me pause this so you don't have to wait on me. Okay, so let's see. Nope, right at the top. New. I could feel them trying to pop out, and I was pushing them in. Give me just a second. All right. So with that Queen Rising energy, something was ignited in you where you took a really big leap of faith, and it's paying off. And when you had that Queen Rising energy, it all stemmed from you having something painful you went through that caused you to risk it all and go after something new. And you're experiencing a growth in relationships as far as friendships. Just a lot of beautiful relationships are coming your way of all different types. And this person is going to be watching you from afar and pissed off, making excuses about why you rejected them. And they need to go through this. They need to be triggered. They need to be... And you see how he's in solitude, and you had the bankruptcy card before? They're not going to be able to do anything. It's like they're going to go through this period of like extreme anger where they want to like do something vindictive to hurt you. And it's because they're operating out of a wound, and they have this like really sneaky, malicious type of streak to them. That's something their ancestors have kind of passed down that they're here to heal. But they're not going to be able to do anything because God's taken relationships away from them. So their karmic support's going to be taken away. Their finances are going to be taken away. You're taken away. And they're only going to be left with their selves. They have to be left with themselves. So where they once thought you were basic, all of a sudden you step out on the scene as that Queen Rising from the other deck as the baddie. Having fun, living in the moment. And it's happened because you risked it all. And you started working towards a soulmate connection. So you are having some rise in fame and fortune and relationships, and they have to sit there and watch you do it and be stuck while you do it. So don't worry, they're getting theirs if that's a problem, if that's something you think about. But let's just see with tarot what they want you to do right now. They told me to keep this out. This is right here. So this, you're going to be shocked. Okay. You are going to be shocked about what information comes out regarding this person. 16 can be significant. 2, 4. You know what? I kept seeing 24 and 402. So maybe April 2nd, something major happens. Whatever comes out, it feels like it's painful and hurtful to them, but it's something that you kind of felt like you knew all along, but just didn't have the evidence of it. And then this information comes out, and instead of upsetting you, it puts you in this energy of like, I knew it was true. I don't need to do anything. She's not wielding her sword. She's thinking about this new beginning. So they just want you to know, keep your boundaries strong, keep focusing on the new. And you know what I love? That this card of rest, relaxation, meditation came through, and it is right next to and closely tied with this Ace of Wands where the third eye is activated. You are activating your energy in meditation. So if you find that you're like really drawn to meditating, it's because you're receiving an increase in your vibration, and it's helping you. They're going to be giving you step-by-step instructions through your meditations regarding the next steps to take, like how to set a plan in place and be methodical and see something through. So be on the lookout for that. Meditation is going to be really important for you. And this is, I love this Tower card because the lightning bolt is in the shape of a heart. So this is a good tower for you. You're going to find out information about them, but the information you find out about them, it's relieving and like takes a pressure off your heart and your shoulders. It's just like, thank God. And you're able to move forward. Okay, I love that, Aquarius. Thank you for allowing me to do this message for you. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.